So as you know, Julia King can't be here with us today. But had Julia been here, she would have been describing her work in Delhi. She's been noticing how people self-build, and in this case, the key thing they change are the toilets and bathrooms. These sections that she designed, septic tanks can be covered over and eventually completed to make a new street and deal with sanitation. It goes to show something which is fundamental to Article 25, which is a way of looking and a way of reading places which no amount of architectural education can prepare yourself for. So we're going to now hear two examples of this kind of close reading of place by Article 25 and two projects.
The project I'm talking about is a clinic for Operation Smile. It's in eastern Morocco. It was a collaboration between three parties: Operation Smile, which is a global charity, Article 25, and a company called Stowe. This is a German company that manufactures building materials. Operation Smile, you may already know who they are. They are a charity that was started in the 1980s by an American couple. Their mission was to repair birth defects of a cleft lip and a cleft palate. So this was the early scheme, a courtyard, building around it, all the treatment spaces arranged and open circulation around the courtyard. So the strategies we used is that the sun can heat and ventilation can cool. Here are the Stowe products going in. On the left you see the insulation panels, and then the way the windows are done with a granite sill and the insulation. The building was finished last January, and at Easter was a grand opening, and they had all the children from that area I showed you that had any cleft lip or cleft palate problem. There were about 40 of them. And then they also gave dental treatments to 650 children over the course of a weekend. And there we are. It's in use. I think about 1,200 treatments have been done so far.
I'm going to talk you through another one of our projects, very much a live project. It's both in design and it's also on site as we speak. And this is a project for quite a significant expansion in Niger of an existing college. It's run by a Nigerian-French couple, and they came to us with proposals to expand the school. So we tend to kind of take a role as lead consultant or designer, and then we draw in support sometimes from other UK-based engineering firms that are friendly to us. This is Kodjo, and he's now on site as the site architect and project manager out there. They started with renovation of some existing classrooms, lots of landscaping and sports provision that wasn't there initially. In terms of facilities, they're kind of an array of new classroom blocks providing 20 new classrooms, but also facilities like an assembly hall, a library, new administrative space, and of course hygienic latrines. So by the time this is all finished, if all goes well, this will be up to the end of next year, start of 2021. There's a similar design for all the kind of key buildings which have high occupancy. So the library, all the classrooms, the assembly hall have a similar kind of technology. We met with a series of bidding contractors who were keen to do the work, and we ended up making our choice partly due to the materials that we selected for the building, which included using laterite block for the masonry. The chap standing up on the right-hand side is a really skilled worker of laterite, a mason, and he's teaching a young Nigerian mason how to use the material. Another way that we've tried to enable our project to give more impact than just its built facility was to initiate some vocational training. And we wanted to focus on women. It has proved a real success. So I think there were 16 girls who signed up, most of them from the sixth form of the college. We think there's a lot of potential to use this construction project to push this on further. It's all very exciting. It's more or less on schedule. Thanks for listening. None of us know the places we're going to as well as the people who live and have worked in those places for decades. So you have to be humble and kind of be open to learning as much as you can offer up, I think.
What is co-creation but that? And and what are successful buildings and places without actual co-creation? Fantastic. Thank you very much indeed.